Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Contest of Speed EU3. We are live. I can't check we're live because my laptop's deciding to be incredibly dodgy. Apologies for the late start, but we are here. There is 15 drivers. There should be 17. I know about Titchy's going to arrive late in qualifying, but no Twin Gene. Which, shame, if he doesn't turn up in the next 13 minutes and 14 seconds, he'll be receiving a very interesting
DM
absence.
or...
Yeah, interesting DM / he'll be getting an absence reprimand, which is his strike 1 of 3. Which is
there
not
we
too
go,
good,
there we go. I remember getting a lot of your DMs in the first season.
But you've learned well. That's the important thing. And
well, I mean, I ain't racing anymore, but yes.
That also helps. Spud and now J-Ray have retired from qualifying, which isn't ideal.
Yes, indeed. Well, I mean, maybe they just wanna... nah, that doesn't matter anymore. You can start the mediums wherever you want. There's Titchy. Yeah.
There's nothing more than... I was saying that because there's only been one recorded lap so far and we're nearly 6 minutes in.
Yeah, but something about that lap, Ami, who crossed the finish line the first, so he does have the first lap under his name, but he crossed the finish line doing a donut. He did a donut over the finish line. So that's not going to help his time.
We do expect him then to go quicker. Absentees this evening. Sneaky Tom is in for Tynus. And
Steve is absent.
He's absent. And the other one, Matt, you can remember this, come on. Orlando is in for Steve. No Mac this evening. Mac has left the league, Shane, after 2 races.
Mac? McLaren driver, Mac?
Yeah, he has had a difficult opening couple of rounds, but just literally hasn't got the time to practice, and yeah, like most people, the game killing things off, as well as Corner Schmantis killing his lap there.
Yeah, let's say the game is not really.
That's right, it's esports ready. Right.
Oh yeah, definitely not esports ready. Hell no.
Really
I think
annoying.
the esports drivers have a different build, a different esports build of the game, because what we have to play on is not esports ready.
It's absolutely shambolic. Also, the other thing I've been keeping an eye on, interesting. I don't know if you've heard the story going around on social media in the community.
After losing the back end on the final corner, yes, you were talking about social media.
Apparently, I've heard through the grapevine that someone was caught cheating in PSG F11.
Someone was caught cheating in F1.
Yep.
Damn.
So apparently, there's now easy access cheats in the game now as well, which is fantastic. So you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well in the near future.
For example, if you see Blade go and do a 3-second and quicker lap close to esports time, then you need checking.
Yeah, check in esports we would say, well, at least in Valorant we would say check his PC. You know? Someone go check his PC.
Yeah, apparently this individual went a second quicker than some of the esports drivers.
That seems very sus.
So you can imagine what it's like in F11.
Yeah.
Or PSG. I only just heard about it last week. I think it happened a while back. But the fact that things like that are accessible, we hope no one here does that.
No.
I'd be very surprised if someone does.
Well, I mean, I have been playing a lot of. I've been playing a lot of chess in the. We picked it up a month ago again. Let's say that I have encountered some cheaters as well. I didn't know, but I've got an email from chess.com saying that I've got a bit of my rate that I've got my rating back because I have played against cheaters.
We don't condone cheating.
No, especially not. But it's just, I just can't imagine like cheating in chess. Like, how do you even come up with that idea?
I have no idea. And especially no rule bending. And good news, Shane, we are 3 rounds in, and no one has a quali ban or anything as such at the moment. I've probably now cursed that.
The end of the season's still a long way out, so let's not say anything about that yet. There will probably be some following.
We are round 3 of 18.
Yes, at C.O.T.A today.
We are at C.O.T.A.
Boy, am I hyped.
I've heard you are a fan of this track. I need you to hype this up because, Shane, I'm not going to be here this week. I won't be racing on Wednesday. So I won't be able to race around here, which is annoying.
God damn. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I do really love this track together with, I think, C.O.T.A, Spa, and Azerbaijan are my favorite F1 tracks. If we speak about all tracks in the world, I think I have some other ones. But
I raced Baku yesterday, and I wanted to, I wanted to do things, put it this way, because we did, I reckon we did 7 laps out of 26 for green flag.
Yeah. Welcome to street circuits, my friend. Especially on this game.
Especially on this game. I have just realised someone isn't here.
And that name is... Or do we not drop names here?
It's Tebow, because I've only just seen his message at 2 minutes before we started. Because people aren't doing their attendances 2 hours before the race, Shane. This is the problem. Sorry, everyone. Just, you know.
Well, I've been found guilty. Well, no one knows, but I'm gonna call myself out here. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. I have been caught putting myself on unavailable because I was invited to play Valorant instead of coming to race.
Honestly, people like you. No, I'm not going to slag you off too much because you're now here. So
yes, and I will be here every race normally instead of the previous seasons.
He's got better, guys. He's got better.
Yes, I do not have anywhere to go.
And you love to see it, really.
Yes, I do.
Cornish Mantis has just done a 34.5.
Yeah,
I know a man that's going to like this, though. Titchy's going to love this. Ami's done a 134 flat. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. It's a 134.000. I don't see that often.
It is a flat. I usually say a flat when the first one is a 0, but this is literally a flat. And not like a flat building, but like a 34 flat. But yeah, in fact, we have missed a lot of the times actually. So let me run you through here. We do have Ami, as previously talked about, on a 34 flat, impressive lap there. We're followed by Orlando in second with a 34.3, only 3/10, so that's not too bad. Cornish with the 34.5. Then we go into the 35s with Cygate, who is on an outlap. Tin Man in the 35, Track Wizard, the Wizards. Storms. Dan on a 36 flat, Pure Blades on a 36 flat, and Tichy on a 37 flat. And then we have 2 retired people and 3 people who haven't set a lap yet, one of which is on an out lap right now.
They are indeed. Twitch Storms inside. Gate has done that. Tin Man, it is them. We haven't seen him.
Tin Man it is. Let's go with Tin Man. I saw him putting down some purple sectors in his first lap, but it wasn't enough to get pole, and he's actually a second and 1.4 seconds off. So
should be interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what's going on with T-Bow, because I don't know.
yeah, definitely.
So bear with.
Well, I mean, maybe, let's just say that we have had a tough weekend, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'll come out to light.
Yeah.
There's important meetings going on this week. I've heard from the most famous Dutchie, arguably the most famous Thomas Dutchman that we have in this community.
And it is the one and only Thomas.
Thomas.
Or is it himself?
No, it's not. It's not fruitful, but it's Thomas. OG.
Yeah,
Thomas.
I said Thomas, and then I asked Roland.
Sorry,
himself, right?
it's not Roland. Yeah, sorry, I get confused.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Because
that's what happens when you know these guys slightly on a personal level. Tim Ant has backed out. We'll go to Jaren because he's not set a lap yet. Shane.
No, but he should be on one, and I told you last lap that he wasn't on out lap. He's taking the S pretty solid, pretty nicely. I like it.
It's a beautiful.
I like it so far.
It's a beautiful flowing section. Is Sector 1.
Yes.
Before we come.
Exactly why I love the track so much. It's just, if you take it perfectly, you just feel so good driving through there. But it's very, very easy to mess it up.
Hairpin is probably, I would say, the most important braking zone on this track, because you can get good traction out of the corner, because it's setting up for the long DRS straight that we've got here at C.O.T.A. And then
one of two, the other one being the start-finish straight. So third sector, here we go for Jaren. I did see a very short split of a purple sector.
So I believe that means he's gone personal best middle sector. If it stayed on for a bit longer, it would have been session best, but we're expecting this probably be near the front. Time on the board. He's got 2 corners to go. He needs to try and keep it within the lines, unlike the IndyCar drivers that like to go very wide into the car park. He's going to have to back out and
He's going to have to go again, because there's no time to pit and then come back out.
No, and the problem...
through, and here he goes for round number 2, or he's not. No, he's not.
He's not, he's not going to get... The problem is he's not going to get a recharge lap in now either, which is slightly disappointing. Let's see what our pole sitter currently on. He can't improve. Orlando representing the AM
7/10 up on his time so far.
From the last lap that he's done, he's currently just shy of a 10th.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I have no clue where it's.
That's alright. It's the previous lap he was on, so it's
yes,
interesting. So 7/10 is his last improvement. I'll be amazed if it's 7/10 again.
Just under a 10th down this time. That's not too much. You can still recover in the other 2 sectors. So let's see if my guy can do so. But he needs to gain at least 3.5 tenths, or like around 3.5 tenths. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. But we will see the second sector split right here. It is still down on his time by 0.5 tenth. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Orlando's just gone... He went purple though through the middle sector.
Yeah, he went purple, but he was still down on his time. So I think that's just the
sector. Let's see if he can clean up then the last part of the lap.
He was still 0.5 tenth. He was 0.5 tenth down.
He's used all his ERS towards the end of the lap and goes and does slightly improve. A 34.2. The Mantis is invalidated.
0.044.
Cygate is up by 10th.
Teaching the first sector, so we can wait for that. Cygate, the man of the hour.
Yeah.
I did not see any sector splits, so
he's
I'm
a
curious.
10th up.
Okay, that is valuable information.
He is going across the line. 3 tenths up. Tichy be very surprised if he improves. Got no ERS. Fragnista
She's not there yet.
Danny's invalidated. Plague's invalidated. Red Mask hasn't. But Sneaky Tom is first. But Sneaky Tom only does a 35.5.
Yes.
Sorry for the flicking. Red Mask goes and does a 34.3. That's a lovely one-shot qualifying right there.
Yes, sir. Then next up, I think Fragnista, because Prayer Blades did. Yes, he did in fact invalidate.
Doesn't look
right after that
to be. Oh, I didn't see. Looked like he's
there
good.
we go. That's the end of his lap. The end of his qualifying. Tented will be.
It will be.
Can he do something? Oh, runs a bit wide and backs off.
Yeah, had no ERS left. That will conclude qualifying for C.O.T.A.
Yes, sir. 07 boys, 07 for the Haas driver.
So 16 runners and riders.
Yes.
It looked, Shane, to be a difficult qualifying session.
Yeah, I cannot argue with that. We saw some people struggling. We saw Red Mask do a nice one-shot quali. Almi on a very nice 34 flat there. Orlando and Red Mask and Mantas only the top 4 into the 34s. Cygate 35 flat, so I'm curious to see what the race is going to bring. C.O.T.A allows you to do different strategies, so we're probably not going to. So we're most likely not going to see 16 drivers on the same one, which I always love about this track. You can, well, depending on safety cars, you could definitely win the race on the reverse strategy.
Okay. Orlando, Red Mask, Cornish, Cygate, Two Spell, Titchy, Tin Man, Sneaky Tom, Fragnista, Twitch Storms, Danny, Blades, Jaren, Spud, and I don't know who the last person was. He's there about 7 seconds.
Yes, tell me.
I've got the drivers' championship standings in front of me.
Oh yes, hit me with it. That's all.
Hit you with it. Cygate leads the way with 30 points from 2 races. He has a 4th and a 2nd. In 2nd place is Mr. Two Spell Wizard, who has done 1 race and has won that. Unfortunately, he wasn't here last week, but he's back again this week.
He is here.
Twin Gene is sitting 3rd in the championship. He's had a 2nd and a DNF, and he unfortunately was Dad's race this evening, and he is not here. So that'll be an absence reprimand coming his way, which is a shame because he's already got a podium. Jaren, he's got a 3rd, currently on 15 points. He's 5th in the championship, and Ami is 4th, and he's got 17 points.
So, I'm curious to, just a quick question, just like for my sake, where that Fragnista is, my buddy, my real life buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, I should have clocked it on when we were on commentary last week. Fragnista, for those that have been around for a while, if you remember S11 TNG.
Yes, that is exactly who he is, previously known as S11 TNG.
You would recognise the name. It took me a while. I'm thinking, I've seen TNG before, somewhere.
Yeah, well, there
I stumbled across a video that he had on his YouTube, and it was under the name S11 in that race, but obviously he's PS now. You should know. So I was like, there it is. That's where I've seen it. Now it makes sense.
Well, he has changed it. It used to be Fragnista, then changed it to S11. Let's say he changed it back to Fragnista, because when you typed in S11 TNG, you got some other things.
Yes, I can imagine that having a name of S11 could be a bit interesting. But yeah, good decision.
That's why.
Speaking of good decisions, there is plenty out there, and there's some plenty interesting ones there, Shane. We are split massively.
Different strategies.
Again? Same as last week.
No.
Week before.
We had.
Week before.
We had 2 stretches.
This is why you're here. This is why you're here. I forget.
I get that. I know. Thank you. I know I have a good week. Thanks. Yeah, no, softs. I don't know. I haven't done COTA too much on this game because I don't like this game. Traction model, it doesn't fit me well. So I haven't done a lot of COTA. I did maybe 1 race last season. Yeah, no, I sure did. I was absent all season long playing Valorant, and then for COTA I did show up. I was not gonna miss COTA. I don't know the soft side, but definitely the other strategies. Yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter what strategy you're on, you can make it work. I just don't know about the softs.
We've seen some weird things. We saw Two-Star Wizard pull off a soft medium at Bahrain of all places. That was strange, but it worked.
Well, that's usually that's what I used to do at COTA every year. Just start on the mediums, then go into the softs and win the race with your strategy without a safety car, because it just works so much better.
Predictions in the chat. It's third round. It's round 3 at Contest Speed. We are at COTA, usually a track here for deciding titles. Could this race be a title deciding race? We'll decide later on.
Lights and yeah.
You gotta wait for the glitch, and away we go.
Yes.
And it seems to be big crash. Tin Man. Jiren's got a penalty for severe collision.
Did we get through the first?
No, we haven't. There's contact between the Pulsar Ami and Red Mask.
Cornish Mantis. Cornish Mantis spin round. Tin Man Rowdy.
I think there is.
Left.
Damn it! Whoa! Red Ami's going to throw it down the inside there. He's going to hold it this time. Switch back underneath.
He gets caught by Cygate as well.
Cygate is through, and
he's gonna challenge Ami in the hairpin here. He has the inside. Can he make it stick? Cut off nicely.
Parked it, yeah.
Yes.
Ami was waiting for the switchback, and it didn't come.
But beautiful move. Also, props to Ami for the reaction time braking. We have Dan and J-Ray actually going at it here, but Dan seems to be... J-Ray, no, he wants the inside. Dan on the softs, yeah, he's definitely going to take that away from you.
Tichy's going to go... Tichy looks to go on the outside, but then the inside
of Tichy with the softs as well. He has
the corner.
Cutting through the field right now. That's his only option right now. He has his teammate also on the softs there, on the same strategy. Next up, 2 hard drivers, Fragnis and Wizard. We have...
the Sephora is Dan, yeah. I tell you what, that's a hefty whack, and I'll be amazed if he's got away without any rear wing damage there, because that doesn't look good.
Yeah, I just saw him go off the track while I was watching a Sneaky Tom overtake Red Mask for 4th, and Cygate now got Ami for 2nd.
He does.
While Orlando is just...
Spud has crashed on the exit turn 1, and we have a virtual safety car, which I think, I'm not going to lie, is amazing for anyone that's just entered the pits and having their stop.
Yes, in fact, you lose less time, but as I was saying, Orlando is just running away with it. He has a 3-second gap to 2nd, so he does not have to worry about DRS at all.
A frenetic start, Shane, to say the least.
Yes, I am. Shocked that we have someone round on the straight already. Even though I give you that, the starts on this game with these cars are not that easy as they used to be. And you might maybe get hit by someone, and then that's almost inevitable that you are sideways. Turn 1 a little bit scrappy, but pretty much 90% of the field got through. And then, yeah, the unfortunate crash from Spud. Green flag racing again.
Yep. Tin Man down 7, Cornish Mantis down 7, J-Ray up 6, and Sneaky Tom up 5. So they are the big winners and losers off the start.
Yes,
but
sir.
a long way to go.
That is in fact true. We are on lap 3 out of 28. C.O.T.A, a track full of surprises. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what else is going to get on our plate today.
And I'll be amazed if that is the final BSC or safety car period. On board with Ami there, all over the back of Cygate. How much of an issue?
Also, all over the back of Pure Blades. Almost hit him even.
How much?
Oh, there's someone round. That's Ditchy. Ditchy.
Oh,
round.
and Ami's hit the back of Cygate.
No. Is that damage for?
I can't see any visual damage, but we haven't got TAS, so it doesn't work.
Yes.
But he's going to have.
He's gonna
Oh, this could end ugly,
straight
folks.
line speed. As the inside, he's more than half a car ahead. He should have this, but
oh, Sneaky Tom and Ami going again.
A little bit of wheel banging. Sneaky Tom wanted to keep the inside, and look at that. He just gets it done.
We spoke about how Sneaky Tom was an easier ride last week for his victory. He's going to need to work very hard, I think, today. Oh, Ami spun! No. I was about to ask you the question before we saw the battle between Fragnista and Tichy there. How much of a problem is keeping the tyres in the window around here, Shane?
Wing damage though. He's it's the wall on the engine as well. I'm sorry, could you repeat that question?
How much of an issue is going to be keeping these tyres in the right window in terms of temperature and not overheating them, especially through this area of the track where we see Cygate and Sneaky Tom go through?
Oh, well, with the traction model on this game, I think it's harder than before to do this with your tires when your tires are kind of too hot. But I think these guys are very capable of doing so. Just not when they're cooked. Like that's a no-go. But in the end, keeping the temperatures fine is also going into play with tire wear. Tire wear is definitely something with this track you need to keep an eye on. That's for sure. Because you really want your softs, for the guys on the softs, you want them to last as long as possible. So you can maybe get on the mediums. If not, you go for the hards. And the medium drivers, the same way around. Just you need to keep the tires going for as long as possible, which in my experience with C.O.T.A on 2022 has not been easy to keep the tires.
J-Ray down the inside.
I was watching it as well.
He keeps his foot in.
Beautiful. That is absolutely stunning.
That is a beautiful move. Blades had a switchback move last week, which was Ricky was raving about, but we'll rave about this one. J-Ray, that was a fantastic bit of move, but good driving from the pair of them. Yeah, we saw Ami have another spin after his main big spin.
It's these sort of things that you see here. It's these sort of things. These things, they have C.O.T.A written all over it. Overtakes like that, incidents that we're gonna see here. It's just a pleasure to be here.
Jaren has pumped in the fastest lap, and he's got rid of the soft tyre. Now, if I'm a smart man, I'm going hards, which he is, good man, and they will make it to the end of the race.
They should
try and make it to the end of the race. So,
not if you cook them a little bit too much.
Once again, playing the long game. J-Ray down the inside of Two-Spell. We see Red Mask further up ahead, and we're going to see Cornish Mantis on Blades. All action happening.
I don't think they're going to fight that too hard, the teammates.
Oh, the Ferrari and the McLaren touch. And the McLaren is through.
to see J-Ray either. Yeah, Pureblade's also the first one to pick up a penalty today.
Won't be the first, will not be the last.
The last, definitely not. But I think there will be some drivers in here who will actually not, who will keep it clean, keep it between the white lines, as opposed to last week where we saw everyone getting a penalty.
The
but
gentleman,
in their defense, it was wet.
The gentleman in 6th last week, in 6th today, wasn't here last week, so we last week got a Cos bingo on the penalty front, and let's put it this way, Two-Spell would have ruined that because he is notoriously known for not pick up any track limit penalties.
As Twitch Storm was fighting Fragnista, where are they on the... Oh, no,
the Rocco's roundabout. Call us a name and a half.
But, he's Fragnista spun it and he's going slow. No damage, he keeps going.
No, but the tire...
Or maybe damages drive. Loses the back
end
there.
J-Ray and Sneaky Tom now. J-Ray's going to the outside. That is incredibly brave. Side by side again. The McLaren on rails at the moment.
That was a very nice move. Fragnista getting it all wrong, coming out of the final corner, and then Dan. Ooh, Fragnista again spuns it in the first sector, and that's a safety car.
And we have a safety car.
It was bound to happen. I saw, I definitely saw that one coming. Fragnista was struggling with the back end, keeping the back end in check. Coming downhill, taking the right, fast full throttle right, loses the car completely.
Easily.
Very unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunately so easily done.
Yes, indeed, yes, so easily done, yeah, but very unfortunate move. But now we are going to see people pitting. In fact, probably putting on the hards. That will be Orlando. The people who are on the hards are in a bit of a predicament here. Lap 12, 13, 14, the mediums should make it to the end. Well, 14 for sure. The other two, you can do it depending on the driver.
Everyone has pitted, and it gives credit to the guys that have stuck with it. Jaren, X427, Tin Man, and Twitch Storms. They can now reset and go again, and it will be a 19 or 20 lap race for them now. Yes. Hard tyres for some, mediums for others. Interesting.
That is exactly the reason why we tell people to never give up, because in cases like this, when you get a safety car, you can always get back into it.
You can be 50 seconds off the lead, but if there's a safety car coming out with 5 laps to go, you can find yourself a sprint finish and be at the back of the field and watch the carnage unfold. The number of times I've done that from EU1 experience is...
5 seconds left to go. You don't have a lot of time to catch back up if you're 50 seconds behind. That's almost a full lap.
It is almost a full lap. But if the safety car comes out with not much time to go, then you'll be gone.
I don't know, because the safety car doesn't stay out for too long if it's only like 5 laps to go. Then the safety car will be like 2 or 3 laps and it's gone anyway when you call up long. So 50 seconds, I don't know.
Blades has tried to...
If you don't pit, yeah, I can see that.
Blades has tried to go on the hards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
And he got on the mediums.
He has gone on the mediums, he wanted to go on the hards. So, not a disaster.
No, definitely not. I think if he manages them well, or if there's, if he manages them well, he's gonna still struggle at the end and be much slower than the others at the end. But let me tell you, if he pushes it, and there is a late safety car, he could be in a prime position.
Sorry, I was about to say something completely off topic. To whoever's on the Cos Formula 1 account, you are quick, because I just tried to ban that person for clearly a bot that's just come in and put something in, and you beat me to it. That was impressive. Too quick for me. Yes, there's...
Oh, hey. I don't know, maybe not too appropriate for stream, but there has been a Discord board going around. let's say we don't want it in the server, it just spams dickpics.
We've had a thing that's done that before, and we managed to get hold of it very quickly. So.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. Like 2 or 3 days ago in another Discord server. It just kept on spamming all the time, like constantly.
So, I presume it's Ricky. If it's anyone, I presume it's Ricky. So we're at a nice point here, Shane, where
yes,
again, although we've got 2 types of tyres, it's also different strategies on those tyres, because we have 3 guys that have not appeared, everyone else behind has.
Yes, that is in fact true. Very good statement you point out there. I think we might, I don't know, we might end safety car this lap, maybe next lap, depending on Twitch Storms. You know, if I were Twitch Storms, he's on the mediums. If I were him, I'd just take it easy and just try and have the safety car go for another lap. That would be my choice of play here, but by the looks of
he's
gonna make it in the train.
He needs to also be careful that he does make consistent progress to the back of the field, because there's a reason that rule's been written in, because maybe I did something with my brother at China.
Is it like, does the game stop you, or is it a rule in series?
We kept the safety car out for, let's just say, a prolonged period of time, which was probably unnecessary, whilst we cycled soft tyres to get a better set of tyres towards the end of the race.
Well, in fact, we are going to get another lap.
We are going to get another lap. And will he pit?
Oh,
he is going to pit as well.
Yes, he will.
Okay, so he'll cycle. This will be on the hard anyway, and he'll probably make it to the end from there. Tynus has joined us in the chat. Good evening, Tynus. It is disappointing that you aren't racing this evening. Hopefully back next week. You can watch the carnage unfold like we are.
Yes.
Because there will be.
Don't just.
We do that.
Carnage.
I tell you what. Why
do you think we're here as commentators? You know, we're not here to commentate and everything. We're here to laugh and watch the carnage.
As a famous man once said, you love to see it.
Oh, definitely. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? I'm just going through to see if we got any predictions. If anyone else wants to make any predictions, do so now.
I have a question for you, because we're on the safety cards pretty, easy now. We're kind of, we gotta keep going. Do we have Spa-Francorchamps this season or not?
Do we have Spa this season? I will quickly look on the calendar on Discord, I believe we are. Yes, we do, and it's quite nice, Shane. That is round 8, so the week of March the 20th, we will be at Spa-Francorchamps.
Yes,
I'm expecting you to have great knowledge.
Oh, I cannot wait. The amount of times I've been to Spa in real life is absurd. And, I'm gonna tell you a little fact here, and I am not happy about it. It's kind of like, it's kind of unfortunate, but I am from Belgium, as most people. And I've been to Spa countless times. The thing is, this is my 4th season as a commentator, and I have never done Spa as a commentator. Every week Spa was on, I was unavailable. So I am hyped for this season, because I am here every race.
We are here every race.
Finally, it's my time, but the race is about to get on the way again. Here we go through the final corner. Is Redman's gonna send? Oh, he loses the back end. Loses the back end and then tries to slow the field down, and he has done that perfectly. Look at that. Loses the back end, slows everyone down again instead of instantly going, and then he sends it. Beautifully done by Red Mask. The thinking that went in behind that.
no moves into turn 1, as we are. There's some people though with some very cold tyres. Like Mantis is round. I think there was a connection there
And
with
that's the
Orlando,
end of
and he's in the
Mantis' race.
wall. No, not the
I
Mantis.
don't think we'll see safety car yet. No, we're not going to see anything here. Everyone has gotten past, so there's no danger.
Who? Dragnista, thank you for the follow as well.
Wait, are you telling me he has been here for like 3 or 4 seasons and he has not followed?
Look, I didn't want to expose him like that. But you have, so that's on you now. I know.
What do you mean? You exposed him?
The Cornish contingent is
look at that.
disappointed.
Oh, I would have loved to see that if he got both there, like on the outside.
Not quite.
If he got Jaren and Sneaky Tom both one corner around the outside, that would be too good to be true.
It would be very too good to be true. Other than Cornish Mantis, we're as we are really. Not really many massive movers. I say that Twitch Stories has spun round. Orlando into the last corner.
J-Ray is gonna take advantage of that. And look at that, he wants Orlando to. He wants that second place. Yeah, obviously the wizard on the old hard, sorry. And J-Ray now inside for turn 1. He gets the move done easy now. He's gonna hunt down Red Mask. He's 2.1 seconds up the road. Enjoying going through the S's now. Oh, this helicopter view from Red Mask beautifully. He takes the S's so nicely. Didn't make a mistake this lap, but of course there is we're on lap 11 from 28, so plenty of opportunities to make a mistake here.
Sorry, I've just gone. We've only seen that because I'm looking at the rear diffuser backwards from J-Ray to Orlando and the stream of cars that are now following each other. Although I'm going to have to quickly go across because Joe Wren, I think, has just made a move on Sneaky Tom, who is burning away and looking to get Avengers. Ducks to the inside and brakes and sends it. A little bit of movement, but braking, but all good.
Tichy wants the inside of Army, but he couldn't get it. He has the outside now. He's not giving up. He has to.
Oh, here we go. We'll see it here. The up and under. The Mercedes puts a nose in on the Red Bull. You'll see that there.
Touches the wheel of Sneak, touches the rear tire of Sneaky Tom, but no harm there. Sneaky Tom kind of having to lift through there, and look at that. Look at that allows GRN to just stick his nose up that gearbox.
Yeah, and Ami's also in close pursuit as well.
J-Ray putting in the fastest lap with a 37.8. He is definitely on a mission to catch a very certain AlphaTauri.
Who was that? So the mediums look to be having a better drive still at the moment. Blades is closing.
Yeah, but I mean, 5 laps to 11 laps. Oh yeah, no, J-Ray's all over the back of Red Mask. We're gonna see a move happen here. Even I bet you even before the hairpin. Nah, he's too far away. He's gonna wait for the DRS.
Oh, Orlando.
That was close.
Yes, that is. Twitch Storms.
And there we go with the DRS. J-Ray takes the position now. Orlando definitely too far behind. There he goes. Takes third. Saige gets past the wizard. We're in the background. We can see safety car.
Twitch Storms is out. Ooh. Oh, loads of collisions.
Hello there.
Blade, Sneaky Tom, Jaren, and Ami.
Yes, and since we're in the safety car, I can tell you exactly what happened. I saw it happening in the background. So, you know, we exit the corner. These guys enter the corner. Safety car pops up. What does JRN do? Slams the brake on the exit of the corner, and the guys behind just...
Yeah, that's the issue. Red Mask is in. J-Ray stays out. Fragnista with the subscription. Tier 1, he subscribed for 4 months. That is nice indeed.
Ragnista, let's go. You know that makes up. You know that makes up
So
for all
he's
the.
subscribed for 4 months in a row, but yet wasn't a follower. Straight.
Yeah, but you know the fact that he wasn't a follower has now been put aside. That doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, he has subscribed for 4 months. We're happy with that.
Shane.
No one ever knew. No one knew.
Shane is now putting you on a pedestal. Yep,
yes. We are building a contest of speed statue for you, my friend.
Oh, don't say that. We'll be out of money.
Don't worry. I'll just skip a cruise for 1 year and I'll put a couple of thousands in.
We have 12 drivers remaining.
Yes, we do in fact. 2 more and everyone gets points.
Oh, they do, and they get their points when they reach
90% of the race.
Yes, and I'm trying to work that out. Give me a second.
Do you have a calculator? Or are you
yes, I have. That's right. That's where I got it. Got a calculator. I can't do the mental maths in my head. So. They have to do 25 laps and the first sector. Then you can get your points.
Wow, that's not good. Oh, that's funny.
If anyone else wants to correct my maths there, feel free.
No. I will, unless I did the math in my head wrong, but I did come to the exact same number. Faster than your calculator, my friend. That's why I'm laughing.
It is 84 sectors that need to be completed for 28 laps, and 90% of 84 is about 75, and divide that by 3, that's 25.2. It was 75.6. Therefore, 25 laps and 1 sector. There's some people fainting to go into the pits, but Tichy is going into the pits. Was the only one to do so. I suspect the hard tyres, Shane, till the end of the race for this Alpine driver.
I suspect so too, unless he has a second set of mediums that he is willing to put on. And he is putting on a second set of mediums. A fresh set of mediums, there we go, that's my man. Yes, as I told you, these tyres do easily make it to the end from lap 14. So that is in fact the right choice if you ask me. But I wasn't sure if he had a spare set of mediums laying around.
Spare set.
But he does.
He does.
He will not be the only one on fresh sets of mediums. You have Sneaky Chum, Army, Tin Man, Red Mask, all on 1 lap old medium, so that's pretty much the same as this lap was under safety car conditions. So.
Crossplay this week, that is a very good question. There you go.
Why is crossplay not every week?
Crossplay is every week. Someone has asked for the crossplay calendar. The crossplay calendar is slightly different. The crossplay tier 2 follows our normal Contest of Speed calendar. The crossplay 1 follows the WOR calendar. Ricky is in charge of that.
Yes.
And what goes on behind that, and we're very thankful crossplay actually now works and we can get it up and running just like this race is, because it's now green flag. Exactly, sir. Exactly.
This time we have J-Ray leading the field. J-Ray showing that he does have some fight in him at C.O.T.A. So with 14 laps to go on 7-lap old mediums,
everyone
he can make it to the end, but he's gonna have to nurse the tires at the end. So.
Shane, everyone's pitted apart from the wizard, and the wizard does wizard things.
The wizard does wizard things, yep. He's living up to the name, that's what we can say.
Some say he is magic. J-Ray, we will wait and see what happens.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say he put 2 spills on the car.
He done it, and J-Ray is away.
We have someone round, that's Jaren. Out of the final corner.
Dynamo, hello and welcome. Fast lap is 37.8 as we get things underway once again. J-Ray has a substantial lead and Cygate is battling ahead of Orlando.
Down the inside of Orlando and he has the move on the hards. Now he's in front to the S's, but look at that. That's allowing J-Ray to just drive off into the distance.
Ami is past the Tin Man.
The Tin Man.
J-Ray and Tin Man is being overtaken by, was going to be overtaken by Sneaky Tom.
Yeah, but he's not going to give it up that easy.
Ami and Danny go side by side. Ami's picked up a 3-second time penalty. His first, Blades also picked one up. That is his second.
Yes, in fact, that is.
Okay, join the club. No, it's alright.
Join the club.
I won't be here Wednesday to suffer, so that'll be on you, unfortunately. Ami down the inside of Danny. Mediums will fire up quicker. Sneaky Tom wasn't very sneaky. 3-second time penalty. I'll come up with some good ones tonight. Sneaky Tom, though, has snuck through past Tin Man for 9th.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. On the back of Dan, almost pushing him through the corner. Or through the turn, actually.
Oh, switch back underneath. Oh. Switch back underneath.
Beautiful. Oh, we are feeling it tonight, boys.
Lick the stamp and send it. That was beautiful. Yeah, you clip that, Ricky. You clip that.
Yeah, that's a clip, my guy.
Tin Man looking to do the same. Oh, Danny goes down the inside. Ferrari braking late. Tin Man underneath. The Ferrari tries to hold it.
Stick around the outside? No, he cannot.
We are 2 abreast, 2 by 2 as we go down the hill into turn 2. Tichy is going to go through. Jaren's still through. Yeah, he's lost a few positions there. Gap to leader 3.4. J-Ray has pieced out for the moment, but we're suspecting he's going to have to stop again for the soft tyre, which will be very exciting to see as he then fights his way through the field. Yep. Ami passed Red Mask and parks it on the apex. Has he got
Yes,
DRS?
That is a beautiful move that he learned from Cygate earlier on, as he was the one getting the bus parked on him.
Speaking of Cygate, he's just lost out to Orlando.
Yes. Especially, yes, that is true. Hard versus mediums, but Cygate is not going to give that one up that easily. He's going to come back for it. As long as he can stick around, he will have the DRS.
Have DRS. J-Ray seems to have, I think, slightly higher downforce, and Orlando goes for a more low downforce setup as the gaps fluctuate in the first sector and the third sector, from what I can see. That's an easy comparison to make when they're on the same age tyres. Lap 17 of 28, we have 12 including this one to go.
Pure blades down the inside on the Wizard.
Oh,
into turn 1. He can't make it. Oh, the Wizard holds it around the outside. On the hard tyres, on the old hards, in fact.
Oh, need to get caught out.
Almost got Ami as collateral damage.
Feisty.
Yes. That's what we like to That's a bit of DC.
That is massive bit of lag. Blades is still hunting down the Wizard.
Yes.
He has got DRS this time around, so should be helpful. Low dropped to half a second behind.
Yes. That is a very clear assessment of you. Very correct.
Red Mask down the inside of Ami. We'll see. Blades down the inside of Wizard, yes. But I'm expecting Wizard to hold this and fight this as much as he will. He'll switch back underneath. They're still fighting at the back. He'll switch. Oh, he wasn't going to switch back underneath because Neil's parked on the apex.
Blades got tapped by Ami, almost loses the car.
And Ami got tapped by Red Mask, who I think... Red Mask is in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Red Mask has a front wing right, I think.
No, nothing visual, but I think it'll be a little bit green.
It looked like it from the rear window sneaky.
Right, here we go again, gentlemen. Up to turn number 1. Blades to the outside. And he's going to send it from a long way back. And Blades will hold it round the outside.
Sneaky Tom getting past Red Mask in the 3rd sector with a little bit of wheel banging, but we're fine. Look at Ami. Ami definitely wants that position.
Red Mask.
Blades holding him up.
3 seconds. Guys are suffering a little bit with the dirty air. But thank goodness for F1 2022 regulations, they can actually follow each other a little bit more closely.
Yeah, but it's still not as easy as
Ami goes down the inside. Ami needs to get this done. He's got no ERS compared to the guys around him. Blades is on 40%. Sneaky's on 80%.
If he's got no ERS, he's not holding this on the straight. What are you doing?
He's not holding it on the straight.
You're on 5-lap-old mediums. The other ones are older. Why do you not?
Oh, and he's gonna lose out to Sneaky Tom.
Yeah, I saw that too. But look at that now, Red Mask.
Oh, hit the back of it.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Switch back underneath. Oh, the door was left open.
And look at that. The door is now left open for Red Mask, and he's gonna take advantage of it. Round the outside, can he do it? And he gets it done.
Has he? He has got it done. It pains me to see a Williams not doing it, but is Ami going to send it down the inside?
He's going to send it again. Gets squeezed to the inside by Red Mask, but still holding it, and then still side by side. Here we go. Who's going to get the better drive?
At what point is he going to give?
Still side by side, still going. Ami has the car length to him. They're locking wheels. Oh, Red Mask has the inside here. That's gonna be good for him. But one of them has to give it up, and Red Mask thinks better of it.
AJ's absolutely spot on. I'm amazed it's not been ended in tears yet. Yeah.
You know, just be happy and in tears, and that we got such beautiful racing.
We have got beautiful racing. 3.9 seconds is the gap to lead. Sidegate's not been able to close it down just yet.
Yes, now I'm going to ask you, we just had one hell of a lap, a beautiful, amazingly beautiful lap.
And all aboard.
That's why I love S11 R3
And all aboard the 2-spell train as Blades goes down the inside.
These two are still going at it. The Wizard's hearts are just not dying, are they?
Oh, no way, he's going to go around the outside. He's going to
he's going to have the inside here.
He's not. He showed Neil the outside. He's done it. He's got it done.
There we go.
Oh, that's big. He's got 2 overtakes clipped in 2 weeks. Blades is on fire.
I think he's waiting for a safety car to put it on the softs, but I mean he's gonna have to be at some point. Safety car or not.
Alright, we go again. Blades is now the head of the train.
The wizard pitted at the beginning of the race, right?
No, he's not pitted. He's not stopped. Oh, JRN has retired in the pits. I thought there was going to be contact and a crash there, but no. He has not stopped. The Wizard is holding it out. We've got 11 drivers left.
One more, people, one more.
And gap down to the front is 3.4. And he's picked up.
Blades, yeah.
Okay.
The Wizard's still within the DRS. Blades will not have DRS here. Can we see this battle continue for a couple more laps?
Oh, Abby's tagged the back of Sneaky Tom. Sneaky Tom's lost the rear end. And he moves across. Crucially, they've both gone out the 1 second. Oh, this is going to end badly. Let's have a look. Here we go. We'll see it this time. Red Mask down the inside. No, Sneaky Tom holds it round the outside. Ami's going to go to the outside again. Sidegate's is strong. He's picked up a 3-second tyre penalty. On board with Ami because he's the one that seems to be trying to make the move.
Ami has lost out to Red Mask.
He has lost out to both of them.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. This fight these guys are going to keep going at it till the end of the race. I can tell you that much. They do want every single bit
the-
of points that is available.
Cygate is struggling. The gap between Cygate and Blades has come down, not by much, but 3 tenths since Blades has took the front of this train.
Yeah, well, the Cygate had the advantage of sneaking them down inside. Oh, look at how wide they go.
Oh, Wizard is through.
Far.
Is that Red Mask picking up some places for free without actually having to do anything? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Red Mask is through.
There you go, that's exactly what I told you. These guys are gonna keep going at it, but the Wizard, he's struggling through the S's on these old hards. Safety car or not, he has to pit somewhere. Oh, there's someone spun. That's
Ami, no. Oh, AJ was right. It was a crash waiting to happen.
Yes, yeah. Well, it was a bit argy-bargy, but let's still keep it at buck. It was beautiful to watch and to commentate on. This is what we do it for, don't we?
Although, let's see if we can go again. Blades to the inside.
He's gonna get Blades
Easy.
here, yeah. You are right.
Don't think Blades is I think Blades is too fast at the moment.
I think Blades are 14 laps old. He's lost a lot of tire life fighting the Wizard on his old heart.
Whose tyres are going to massively explode first? Red Mask just put in I think that was a personal best, if not
J-Ray
race
picks
best.
up a penalty.
Race leader penalty, and is feeling the pressure from Orlando. 3 seconds is the gap to the lead.
Orlando is still without the gap of the penalty, so at this point J-Ray still has first. So, but Orlando doesn't need to push it.
No,
you know?
but that gap has
within 3 seconds, and you're good. You're fine. And look at that. The gap is on the brink of 3 seconds.
It has come down though. That's a second in the last 2 or 3 laps that he's managed to get by. There is now a bit slightly, ever so slightly, Shane, a bit of calm. Not for much longer, I don't think, because there's guys on the mediums on 15 laps, and there's guys on old hard tyres still out on track.
Look at that. Orlando has gotten himself within the 3 seconds, so this win might very well be his after J-Ray's very good performance today, actually, so far, and I don't think he's done yet. Look at that, J-Ray keep doing everything to keep it above 3 seconds. You see the gap fluctuating.
We're just seeing if anyone, I don't think anyone is close enough to make a move.
No, oh, maybe, Tichy?
Tichy was closing in, Alpine had some nice speed.
He was taking a look at the inside, but he didn't go for it, he didn't send it. He was definitely taking a look.
Cygate has definitely dropped off the back. 8 seconds now, the gap between him and the front 2.
Yellow flags.
There is Red Mask. Red Mask dropped it from 4th.
Oh,
J-Ray's in. J is it. Orlando carry.
J-Ray going for the softs, I suppose?
Yeah, he is, but where's he going to come out?
Yeah, where's he going to come out?
Blades is coming as well.
He's going to come out very well here. Look at that. He's going out behind this train on the fresh softs.
He is.
But he does only have 5 laps though to get rid of these guys.
The gap to lead as he has come out is 15.3 seconds. Red Mask has retired in the pit lane. So 10.
You know what this means?
Everyone gets points if we make it to lap 25, sector 1.
2 laps, don't worry. We got this.
So J-Ray has got a 25. He's getting stuck so far behind these guys that are. So he's lost.
Don't worry, he's all over the back of Tin Man. He's gonna get Tin Man here. He's gonna get Tichy and the Wizard on the next lap. Sneaky Tom is a sitting duck as well, and then Cygate. Yeah, I think
he lost. Shane, he lost 8 tenths in the first sector because he's stuck behind traffic. This is going to be the problem. Yeah, I think he's got too much. Unless they get a puncture.
No. Trust me, the Wizard still has to pit. There's no way he has to because he hasn't pitted yet. And I doubt there's a safety car coming. So the Wizard is going to have to pit. Tichy, sitting duck. Sneaky Tom, sitting duck.
It's the front too.
Cygate is too far in front, so
it's Orlando.
J-Ray can do is Orlando
continues.
Yeah. And as he should. Orlando, as he should, he's gonna have to. He should just win this race right here, right now. Like, you have 9 seconds to the car behind.
Wizard
You
pits.
have nothing to worry about. Yeah, that was to be expected.
That was to be expected. So J-Ray, that's a
Free position right there, puts him into fifth.
gap to lead,
Now,
15.3 seconds, and coming down.
Yeah. Okay, like, can we step away from the lead? Like, J-Ray's not winning this race anymore. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. But he's got rid of that because he was in the lead, on the same strategy as the guy in second.
Yeah, and let's say if he stayed in the lead, he would have gotten second because Orlando doesn't have a penalty and Orlando was closing it, so he would have gotten second anyway. Now, with pitting, he has put himself to get third, which is 15 points instead of 18. But maybe he just wants the extra point for fastest lap. I suppose. I don't know.
We'll find out. J-Ray to the inside of the Alpine. That is Tichy. That's relatively light work.
Yes, and now Sneaky Tom is going to be next up on the start-finish straight, maybe even before that if he gets it right. Look at that. Yep, there you go. Sends it. And can he? Yeah, he's going to stick it.
Cornish, if he has done that, my question would be why has he not done it slightly? Orlando's pitted.
Ooh.
Now J-Ray's had to pit because he's gone medium, by the way, Shane. Orlando's now pitting,
yeah, that explains.
but the problem is J-Ray's now gonna, because he's got the undercut on him, J-Ray's gonna be come up miles ahead of him.
Yeah, Jerry's gonna. Oh my god, he's gonna win the race.
It's not gonna be close.
No, not even.
Orlando's 7th.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's
wow.
I'll do the maths quick. He is 7.8 seconds behind J-Ray.
J-Ray, 5 head, the big brain on this man. Holy guacamole.
Now all of a sudden,
yeah,
2 seconds. That's all he needs.
I mean, Cygate's 80-lap-old hearts.
I'm shocked.
And Saget has a penalty as well, so all he needs to do is get in front of Saget.
He has to get past him. That's it.
And he has 3 laps to do so.
Tichy goes to the only person they've got to be worried about is the person in 3rd place, Shane.
Ooh, he does not have a penalty.
Because he hasn't got a penalty, and the gap is 3.8 seconds now.
You know, even though Sneaky Tom has a penalty, I think he's gonna fight Tichy for on track for pride.
Well, Tichy's just got past him, so
yeah. Well, but Sneaky Tom still he's still right on the back of him. So
Ami's just got past. I say he's got past Tin Man. Tin Man's down the there's contacts. Big contact and a spin. And possibly in the wall.
They're both round. No, Ami's not in the wall, but they're both round.
Blazes.
So Ami hits the back of Tin Man, sends him spinning, unsettles Ami's car, and spins himself.
J-Ray down the inside of Cygate. It's done. The move for the lead is done.
Done. Easy.
3.6 seconds is the gap.
Honestly, that was a masterclass. I thought he was gonna get second, but wow. Masterclass from J-Ray.
The question you got to ask is why did Orlando not pit until when he's pitted? Why leave it so long?
I'm asking, why did Orlando pit at all? Where's Orlando?
The problem is if he knew he had,
Orlando and J-Ray were on the same strategy, medium.
Again though, why did he wait? He's waited 2 extra laps.
Yeah, he should have pitted right behind. Should have pitted same lap as J-Ray.
So the gap we want to take interest on is Cygate to Tichy. Now Cygate's going to try and hold on to the back of J-Ray as long as he can here.
Which isn't long because in 2 laps the race will be done. So if he does it wisely,
but he's already out of the DRS just through. You just see how much of an advantage the soft tyres have to.
19 lap.
Ami and Tin Man are going at it once again. What a surprise! We are round 3 or 4 between those two. Gloves are off. So J-Ray gained 1 point. not even finished the end of the sector yet. He gained about 1.4, 1.5 seconds from Cygate.
But you know what's gonna happen here? Orlando might still get second because Cygate has a penalty and he has the other two right
ahead.
in front of him.
Many questions that we're going to have to ask them in about 5 minutes' time.
Yes, and I can't wait to hear about J-Ray's masterclass. Wow, I am just stunned.
Are you two people insane? And how on earth did you do it?
I did not know Orlando was on the same strategy, so that explains why he beat it. But yeah, he might have waited a bit too long.
And he's passed Tin Man for 7th place. Two Spell is also on the back of these two, so the Wizard looking to pick up a couple more
going down the
places.
inside of Sneaky Tom. No, he thinks better of it, stays behind, waiting for the DRS to happen.
Yeah, it won't be easy though, because Sneaky Tom will have DRS from Tichy in front.
Yes. No, look at that. The
But
red
he's
light
got
is
more.
flashing on Sneaky Tom.
Yeah,
and
he's got.
Not on Orlando.
He's got more ERS than the rest of them, which is.
Look at that. Tichy's red light is also flashing, so Orlando should get these ones out of the way pretty soon here. And then he has about 1 lap to get within 3 seconds of Cygate. If he gets within 3 seconds of Cygate, it's all good.
Cygate's tyres
And
must
then
be.
he hasn't lost anything. Well, he has lost out to J-Ray, but nothing else.
Cygate's tyres must be crying at this point. In fact, Orlando does
he's
it.
Keeping them alive.
Shane.
If we had TAS, we could see percentages though.
Orlando doesn't need to do that. He's not going to pass him. We know that. He said we just got to wait for the 3 seconds, and he'll get comfortably within that window. I think.
He should get within the 3 seconds of Cygate.
Sneaky Tom's picked up a penalty, so that will help
the,
Tichy.
The gap is only 3.3 already, so that's it. The 3.2 through the first sector, yeah. The grip on the softs 3.1.
Grip on softs superior. I think anyone watching this race will really.
He has done it within 3 seconds now.
Anyone watching will that's racing this week will realise if they get a chance to, soft tyres towards the end of the race are going to be, well, rapid.
That is what I have been trying to tell you from the start. If you end C.O.T.A on softs, you're in a good position.
Should have listened to someone that said medium soft is the way to go forward. Maybe I should have listened to that. But there was one. There was one man that's listened, and he is currently leading the race. He's literally got a few more turns to go. Chaotic, strange, and against all odds, eventful. But he's managed to do it. J-Ray becomes, Shane, our 3rd different winner in 3 races and wins at C.O.T.A. Cygate's going to hang on, maybe to a podium, I think, if he is lucky.
One more thing to describe the race: amazingly beautiful.
It is amazingly beautiful. Tichy has a Sneaky Tom. Blades will be interested to see if he keeps many positions with his penalties. I think he's going to drop to 8th, possibly 9th in the end. Ami goes above. Wizard goes above because Wizard hasn't got any penalties, of course. Tin Man goes above all 4 of them, and we just wait for X427, who hasn't got a front wing.
Oh, that's interesting. When did that happen?
I have no idea. Second to last lap, I think.
That happens when you have a very interesting battles going on track. Constantly after the second safety car, we just had like the Wizard train that was going at it the whole time. Ooh, and then J-Ray versus Orlando at the end. Oh, what a race, honestly. I cannot complain.
A strange race, but it was our strange race. And,
no, not a strange race, just a typical C.O.T.A. Typical C.O.T.A.
Typical C.O.T.A in Shane's word it is. J-Ray, driver of the day, and to be honest, hard to argue actually, I think, for once with the game.
Masterclass, I'm going to tell you, it was a masterclass.
A stroke of people would say genius. And you know what? To make it even better, Shane, fastest lap as well, 36.4. Comfortably, 6 tenths quicker than anyone else. Thank you very
26
much.
points it is.
26 points, heading away to McLaren. And that, I tell you, will put him back in contention on the early stages of the EU3 Championship. Orlando finishes in second. Cygate third. So fourth for second and a third for Cygate. So 3 podiums in the first 3 races. I think he'll be happy with that.
That's a good record.
Tichy fourth. Best finishing position this season. Sneaky Tom fifth. So he can be beaten. I was worried that he was going to be very quick for the guys, but can be beaten. Two-Spur Wizard in 6th, Tin Man 7th, Amy 8th. Had a eventful race with Tin Man, Blades 9th, X427 10th, and then Dumps for Red Mask, J ran Twitch Storm's Cornish Mantis, Bragnista, and we lost Spud as well early on.
I do have some unfortunate news. We won't be able to ask the question to Orlando since he has his settings set up this way that we cannot invite him to the party.
I will sort that out for the AM side of things. But we can hopefully speak to our race winner and hopefully speak to our third place driver. And whilst we do that, I will ask the usual things of can you please make your voice shareable if you haven't done so already, but I'm pretty sure the gentleman in question has done that on several occasions. And I'm going to go with J-Ray because he's here nice and early.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Unlike Shane, questioned your strategic nous and everything, and Shane said it was a stroke of genius and the soft tyres were a king towards the end of COTA, and it was a typical COTA strategy.
I just wanted to avoid the hards after last week. They were horrible and they still are horrible. The mediums and softs are just so much quicker, and after that safety car came in on lap 8, lap 9, medium soft seemed like the best play. And I think the only reason why I nicked it off Orlando was that safety car restart when Cygate got past him. So big shout out to the race engineer in Cornish Cup, because he said go after the second to last left. So it just worked. I think everyone was expecting the last corner to go then, so it just worked. And just avoid penalties. Avoid the penalties.
Well, avoid the penalties like the plague. I mean, I personally thought you left it probably a little late. I didn't know how the soft tyres were. Look, from us, 15 seconds or 16 seconds off the lead, for me anyway, looked like, that's a lot to do in not many laps. But you proved it wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know if Orlando had to pit or not, so I thought it might be a P2, but
he was on the same strategy apparently.
On the same strategy as you, medium, soft.
He was, yeah. No, I was thinking about pitting a lap early or two, but it was the race engineer who advised.
Okay, well,
worked out.
Props
but,
to.
I mean, the softs were still quick towards the end, so they probably could be.
Definitely.
8 laps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely easy.
Well,
soft could do 10.
I was going to say you were taking, 2 seconds and a bit out of people around you? I think.
Yeah, all on really hard tyres. I'm sorry, really old tyres. So
I think that's where it just exaggerates it a bit. I mean,
yeah.
Some say you timed it to perfection. So congratulations. That now puts you on a massive 26 points from 3 races. That looks a little bit better.
36.
36. I can't do maths.
5th place last week.
God. I'll tell you what, I'm struggling tonight. Maths, everything else. God, terrible. So 36 points.
Yes.
So hopefully...
with a masterclass today from J-Ray.
Shane's just loving it because it's COTA and it's a masterclass. So,
definitely. I'm loving it. I told you from the start, you end the race on the softs, you win. End of it. Formation lap, I was telling Matty, end of it. And I had my point proven.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, I think we'll leave our race winner here because I can't see the other two joining, which is slightly disappointing. I will put the McLaren.
Has his settings and Sagan is maybe unavailable.
I will put the McLaren up so you can see it. It's all its glory as we do the outro. We move on to next week, which will be building up the suspense. Next week, these guys will be at Baku. I can't wait to sit through many safety cars.
Two of my favorite tracks right after each other. Let's go.
We are at Baku next week, which means Shane is absolutely hyped for it once again. Hopefully, you guys will be equally as hyped. That will conclude all EU3. AM3 is later on this evening. Fingers crossed and everything that goes well there. And they will be on at 2 a.m. UK, 3 p.m. in Central Europe, and that is 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Think I got that all right. Fingers crossed. And then it is crossplay tomorrow at 8 o'clock. They follow, because that is crossplay 2. They follow the Contest of Speed F1 Canada. They will be at
COTA.
They will be at COTA this week as well. And then EU2, AM2 tomorrow night, same time as AM3. Then EU2 and AM1 on Wednesday. Thursday will be EU1. Friday will be cross-play, no assists. And that's our Tier 1. They've got a different calendar. And that calendar this week, they are at... They are at Hungary this week.
Okay, interesting.
8 p.m. And then Sunday, watch out for that. We haven't got it up and running yet, but Sunday there could be another crossplay too. We'll keep you in the loop as always. And then ACC and NASCAR you'll see dotted around on our social medias, so make sure you go and follow stuff on Instagram and the Twitter, and then all races that are streamed will be uploaded to the YouTube.
Yes.
Shane, thank you very much for watching and being here.
It's
a pleasure to be alongside you. It's been a pleasure for both of us. Good night.
Yes, the same to you.